Trying to go live here. I don't think anybody's in here yet. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm just trying to, I'm streaming from my iPad, looking at the, my phone to look for the chat. So, that's what's going on. Just figured I'd do a little live chat, see who was up. Hey, we got Sarah in here. Hey, Sarah. Jamie. Jamie's live. Jacob. Hey, Jacob. And Big D and Chopper. There we go. Yeah, so a few people here. Wow, late at night. It was like 12:30 East Coast AM. So, yeah, welcome to Moose Live, late night, in his robe. See, here we go. In my robe, late at night. Wow, it's like hair in this robe. Yeah, Moose is losing his hair. There we go. Oh yeah, only 9:25 for Sarah. Hey, Infinite Moi, Jesse, and James. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I don't know. What was I going to chat about here? Nothing in particular. Just figured I'd come on, make a new song with me and Bait and True Lore tonight. And tomorrow it's going to be released. Okay. Yeah. Big D. I'll check that out. Tara. Hey, Tara. How you doing? Just popping on here. I don't really have anything particular to say. If you want to ask me anything. That McRib was awful. Their Infinite Moi. That was a very bad decision. Yeah, that I'll never do that again. But I am thinking about doing a different McDonald's kind of video. I've had an idea to do for a while now. So maybe in the next couple weeks we'll see. I might. So stay tuned for that. That will be exciting. No, not really. But the weird thing is these McDonald's videos that I do, a few of them, they get quite a few views. I'm surprised at how many views they get. Wait a minute, can I put the chat on this screen? Let's see. Okay, yeah, there we go. Oh, so I don't need the phone. All right, I'll turn the phone off. I'm kind of new to this streaming. So what I did, just hit that, put the chat on the screen. There we go. Yeah. So, yeah, checking out this iPad. I've had this iPad since, I don't know. I got it for Father's Day from my sons. And I haven't done any live streaming from it. So, I figured I'd give it a chance, see how it was going. And my connection seemed to be decent tonight, so I could upload a little bit. So I'd give it a shot. So, what is everybody else up to tonight? Why is everybody up late or not that late? Why not? I don't have the nearest Burger King for me is like 40 miles away. There's no Burger King around here. None. And like years ago, I was pretty much addicted to Whoppers. I loved Whoppers. Oh my God. I loved them. Yeah, Sarah's watching WWE. Yeah, there's no Burger King. There was a Burger King about, I don't know, about 12 miles or 20 miles from here. 12, 15, maybe 50 miles or so. They closed a couple of years ago. And that was it. So, no Burger King anywhere near here at all. Wow, really? No McDonald's where you are? Wow. See, I have like no arcades around me, and tons of McDonald's. I have a bowling alley that I might try to do a video at. We'll see. I haven't been to that bowling alley in many, many, many years. And I know they have an arcade there, and I drove by there the other day, and I could see in the side door, like where the arcade is, they do have machines in there. I don't know, what machines, if they're any good, if they're any fun or anything like that. But I would like to do a video in there. I did one crummy arcade video that I'm actually pretty embarrassed about, that I posted on my channel, that is awful. It's horrible. I shot it at Walmart, and I didn't know how to edit anything. I didn't know how to shoot anything. Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing. I probably should take it down. It's so embarrassing. But at least it gives me some kind of credit, in the my bona fides in the arcade community. So, oh yeah, socks. Yeah, congratulations on your socks. As I predicted, they would roll right over whoever was going to be in there in the National League, because that National League is horrible. Horrible. The whole league is trash, in my opinion. Most of those teams in the playoffs in the National League, they wouldn't even make the playoffs in the American League at all. So, yeah, that's my thought on that. We'll see what happens next year. The Red Sox, I will say, they had like 2 or 3 guys, maybe 4 guys that had like career years, like their best seasons they ever had, all at the same time, which is kind of rare for a team. Usually might have 1 guy, 2 guys maybe, that have like incredible career years, but not like 4 guys. No. So, and the Yankees just pretty much, I don't know, they were very disappointing. And my New York Giants are horrible. I can't watch them. I stopped watching football last year, and I was like, okay, I'll give it a chance this year, as long as they don't start doing stupid stuff. And so I watch a couple games, and of course, these New York Giants are just terrible. Terrible. Terrible, I'm telling you. They're awful. So, so what else we got going on? Oh yeah, the Red Sox are going to be good for a few years. There's no doubt about that. They got quite a few young guys on there. And like I said before, the Yankees are not the Yankees without the Red Sox. So, when the Red Sox are horrible and the Yankees doing great, it's not as fun. So, is there anything anybody would like to see me do on a video, as far as McDonald's or anything like that? Well, there's only a couple people in here. Probably Sarah and Infinite Moi. More Mini Moose. Lottery tickets? Yeah, lottery tickets, not bad. Here's a little Mini Moose. There he is. Always have him with me. I take him everywhere. Say hello, Mini Moose. There you are. He's getting more famous than I am now. More requests than I get. Lottery tickets. Yeah, the lottery ticket stream was okay. I didn't really get as many views as I would have liked to get, especially for such a rare lottery ticket. Those Old Bay lottery tickets, which I haven't seen anybody scratch those on YouTube. Granted, I didn't win really anything. What did I won $2 out of the 8, I think, or something like that. Yeah, I didn't do very well. What did I scratch? I scratched 4 tickets and I won $2, I think, and they are $2 a piece. Yeah, so I let it match to like $6. There's some other tickets in Maryland Lottery. There's some here in Virginia too. I'd much rather actually play Keno than play scratch lottery tickets. I think the Keno is more exciting, and the odds of winning are better. Well, that's not true. The lottery tickets are supposedly 1 in 4 or something like that, and if you play a certain Keno a certain way, that is also like 1 in 4. So yeah, I feel like I have more control with the Keno, which you don't, which is perceived, more perceived control. So yeah, it's just a live stream by myself. I wouldn't mind doing a live hangout one day here, and invite people in to come into the live hangout. I think that'll be cool. Oh, Jesse, you guys are definitely gonna, get a lot of subs. Definitely. Elmo. Do I know Elmo? Elmo has a wrench? I don't remember who Elmo is. And they're speaking Espanol. Elmo, where do I know you from? Add as moderator. I don't know why he has a wrench. That's weird. I'll have to look into that. Elmo. Remember. I don't remember. Refresh my memory. I'm not sure when I would have added a moderator. Unless that wrench is part of your tag, or is it a wrench on the as a thing? All right, I'll see. I don't know if I watch many of his videos or not, Clawzilla. I'm not sure. I don't watch everybody's arcade videos, but I watch quite a few. Well, let me see who this Elmo is. I don't know Elmo. I don't remember Elmo. Summer of 2017 which was last summer. Oh, the wrench is part of his name. Is that what it is? Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Oh, yeah, the wrench is on his tag. Wow, that's pretty cool, though. Yeah, I don't remember you, Elmo. Let me see. I'm going to go to your channel on the phone. Channel doesn't have any content. 72 subscribers. There's nothing on your about. I'm not subscribed to your content. I don't know. Yeah, D, that chopper first place, that was pretty awesome, actually. He won a lot of stuff, too. That was cool. I meant to ask you, D, what program do you use to edit the videos where you do the reaction to the trailers and stuff, where you do picture in picture? Because that's pretty cool. I've thought about doing reaction videos at one time or another. But yeah, I like your style of your video. It's really good. Moose digs it. Rec the app. Record the app. Rec HD app. Okay. Is it on Android or iOS or what? Oh, it could be on any. Okay. Well, that's cool. Or do you do it on your... oh, it's an app, yeah. Well, that's cool. I might check that out. I have a lot of ideas for videos. A lot of different things that I like to do. But I have no... my editing ability is seriously lacking. And... I don't use my PC to edit anything, which that's probably a mistake. I should probably use my PC to do stuff, but lately I've been doing just everything on mobile. Phones, iPad, and that's it. I don't use my desktop really much at all. Rarely. When I was in the hospital and everything and stuff like that, I just used my phone and my tablet. At that time, it was an Android tablet. So I got just into doing everything mobile, and viewing everything mobile. So that's why I got like out of using a desktop or Windows and just mainly using mobile apps. So anyway, we got 6 people in here now. I'll say again, this is Robe Chat. Moose is out here late night in his robe, chatting for you, the people. Hey, it's Heather. Hey, Heather. Thanks for stopping by. This would be cool if we get some people from... I look at a lot of live chats, but lately mainly just a couple of live YouTubers. And Heather is with this other group of people that I see live a lot. So everybody here that follows me or whatever could say hi to Heather. She's very nice. And Infinite Moi, they have a really great channel. They do a lot of arcade videos and some live videos, and they're supposed to do some more live videos. They're very nice. Heather started posting more videos now too, so look forward to that coming up. So 7 people in here chatting. That's not bad. So Got a few lurkers, which is cool. I know, D. I've only watched maybe 4 or 5 of your videos, just more recent ones. But I might have to go back and look at more. Because, like I said, I like your editing style. And the way you shoot is pretty cool. So there we go. For nothing else, I'm introducing some other people to other channels that I follow or follow me or whatever. Oh yeah, and Chopper. I can't forget Chopper, his little dog that he has in all his videos. Chopper is a little, is a Yorkie? Is a Yorkie Poo or just a Yorkie? I don't remember now. I think he's a, no, it's not a Yorkie Poo. It's a, no, he's a, oh shoot. I forget now. What kind of dog is that? I'm embarrassed now because I know dogs. Yorkie Terrier, that's it. That's it. He looks a little more terrier than Yorkie. I was wondering because there's another channel that I follow, Stephanie. She has a Yorkie Poo. And her dog looks much more Yorkie than Poo. Oh, Heather, you'll love Incredible Big D and Chopper then. Because Chopper, the Yorkie Terrier, is in every video. He's really cute, little dog. That's nice. Yeah, Sarah's really good at supporting the other channels. Yeah, I think I like this better. You know what I need? I need some kind of stand for this phone. I would put this phone somewhere next to the chat, the iPad. Because I wish you could make the chat just stay on the page, which is, let me see, chat viewing options, top of the chat. Okay, see you later, Jesse. No way, don't send me any Red Sox hats. I can't be caught seen wearing a Red Sox hat. No way. I just will enjoy watching you and James and his. Get James a new Red Sox hat. His Red Sox hat is getting beat up. He needs a new one. But I know if he's like me, he likes to get the hat comfortable, and then he keeps wearing it because that's what I do. I have the same like 3 or 4 Yankees hats that I've been wearing for like the past 5 years. They get broken in, and then you like them, and then that's it. Maybe you could get James a World Series hat. I'm sure he would like that. Corvettes. Do I like the old style Corvette or the new style Corvette? Corvettes have gone under a lot of changes. The original Corvettes from like the late 50s, they were kind of cool. The drop top ones, the convertibles were really nice. Then in the 70s, you know, they kind of went to a more muscle car style. The late 60s and 70s. And then in the 80s, they were really bad. Those Corvettes from the early 80s, God, those things were horrible. Horrible looking cars. They just were shaped like an arrow. Like, with not much styling to them at all. I didn't like those at all. in the 80s. Um, then these new updated ones, I don't know if I'm crazy about like the newest ones, because the newest ones seem like they're more sort of European styling a little bit. Like, you know, European exotic cars. Um, so I don't know. My favorite, maybe series or body of Corvettes. Hmm. I'm gonna say 70s. Even though they had like the longer hood, the ones in the 70s. So I would pick that Corvette if I had a choice of one to buy or one to own. If somebody was gonna give me one. Um, Maybe like what was the one in what was it in like 78 or 79 that was the pace car for the Indy 500. I think that that style body was pretty cool. It had the handle like on the top of the door. It had like a push handle on the top edge of the door. It was Stingray. No, it wasn't a Stingray. Um, I don't know what it was. But anyway, I think that one in the late 70s. If I had to pick one. Yeah. I have a car now that I don't drive. A Toyota. Um, what do you call it? Geez, I don't even know what you call it now. Can't remember the name of it. It's a not a Corolla. Mm, oh, Camry Solara. That's what it is. It's a Toyota Camry Solara 2-door. Yes, Heather, I'm from Virginia. Yep. Yes, I know, but you're out there in western part of Virginia, right? You're maybe in the mountains or close to the mountains, I think, if I remember right. Almost on the Kentucky line. Okay. Yeah, I'm like as far away as possible in Virginia and still be in the same state as you. I'm like all the way over to the east near Chincoteague Island. So, I don't know if you know where Chincoteague Island is, but that's where I am. You know where the wild ponies are? That's where I live. Probably like 300 miles directly east of you. Yeah, I'll agree. I'm not that crazy about a lot of the new car styling. Um, some of the trucks are okay though. Some of the newer trucks, I don't mind them so much. I think the trucks, you know, they look much better than they used to look anyway. New Ford trucks are pretty cool. You know, it's weird. You see how all of these new trucks now have a hood scoop, which is kind of strange. Uh, you know, trucks with hood scoops on them. That's just totally weird to me. But I think I saw a new Dodge Ram today. It had like a hood scoop. Um, these Fords have like a kind of raised hood scoop on them. It's like all these new trucks have a hood scoop. Why? I don't know. That's maybe the only thing that's kind of weird. But I was always a truck guy. Oh yeah, they have a lot of technology in these trucks. Yeah, a lot. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, they have huge screens on them, touch screens. Yeah. I don't need GPS because I'm a man. If you're a man, you can't use GPS. I'm sorry. You just can't. You cannot use GPS if you're a real man. Because men are never lost. And by using the GPS, you're admitting that you don't know where you're going, which means you're lost. So, that's why I don't use GPS for anything. Nope. Well, they can track you. They're tracking you with everything. Track you with your phone. Hey, Christina, how you doing? It's just Moose in his robe late night chat about a lot of nothing. No, I have no wet food. Did you watch the McRib video? Because that was very wet, that McRib. That was almost considered wet food. I would consider it wet food. But I bet the dog wouldn't even eat it, actually. Yes, GPS. Men don't use GPS. Don't need it. I would say maybe the only time that maybe you could use GPS if you're a man is maybe if you're trying to like circumnavigate the globe on water somehow. If you were doing that and using GPS, that maybe is passable. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Christina. Men, you don't get lost. Men never get lost. They're on an adventure. Men are adventuring. They're not lost. Backup cameras. Yeah, I can't really say that I'm a fan of a backup camera. I've never had one in a car. But, I mean, I drove 18-wheelers, dump trucks, buses I've driven. If it has wheels, I've driven it. And I never had a backup camera. Never. I never backed into anything either. So, I think you kind of lose some man points backing up, with a camera. He's not lost, Heather. He's adventuring. He's not lost. It's not lost. It's just adventuring. Just taking the scenic route. Now it's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Still people here. Now I know Christina and Heather, they're on the East Coast, and it's late. It is late. So, what else is everybody doing? Up so late. I'm up late because I wake up late. Your mom has a pilot, has a small cam in rear view mirror. My niece is like, well, hey, Ma, look in a small camera to see when you back up. Okay, yeah. Women could use backup cameras. No doubt about it. Yeah, I'm going to just come right out and say it. Women are not the best drivers. I believe it's some kind of genetic thing. Yeah, Moose is sexist. Moose has logged over 1 million miles driving a truck in the worst possible traffic in cities in America, the East Coast. We're talking New York, Philadelphia, Washington, Baltimore, Florida, all around. No accidents. No accidents. None. Zero. So, Big D, I didn't realize that you were such an old school dude. You're a pretty young dude. I know that. I don't I don't think that you're under 30 years old, I'm pretty sure. And you like the old cars and trucks. That's cool. Yeah, see, here comes the well, sort of. I've never been in an accident except for that one time I totally wrecked a car, but it was totally not my fault. That's what's going to come next. Yeah, see, Big D's only 20. I knew he was a young dude. Oh, you bumped into your dad's vehicle. Bumped. Not crashed, bumped. So, anybody got any other questions or anything? Because I don't know how much longer I'm staying on here. Four people in here. Yeah, bumped. Bumped. And also I thought that story of two accidents in Kentucky. Neither were my fault. Didn't get hit by a vehicle or hit a vehicle. So was it like an avalanche came down and hit your car? That's an accident without a vehicle? Or did a tree jump out in front of you? Because I've heard those stories. I've heard about moving trees that will jump out in front of vehicles, mostly only in front of women driving the vehicle. So you drove over a semi's drive shaft. Wow. Who was broken down? They left the shaft in the road, in the middle of the road. That's, I guess, technically not your fault. Although if you hit things in the road that were laying there before you got there, it's sort of your fault because it means you were driving too fast in order to stop. So technically still your fault. Unless you were following behind the truck and the drive shaft came out as you were following behind it. That is more understandable. But technically still your fault because you're not supposed to travel so close to the vehicle that you cannot emergency stop in time. So it's kind of technically your fault too. I know you hate to hear it. I know you hate to hear it. Just like people will say, well, I hit a pothole in the middle of the road. It's kind of your fault. Although nobody expects a pothole, and sometimes you could say, well, the pothole was obscured because you could not tell it was a pothole until you came up on it, and then by then it was too late to stop, then maybe you have a case. But that maybe have a case. Now I only say these things because these are the things that were taught to me and told to me. If you hit something that's been laying in the road, you don't have an excuse, because you're not supposed to be hitting stuff that you could see or that you're supposed to see. Well, it just happened. I mean, if it happened where you didn't have the stopping distance in time, it's still kind of your fault. Yeah, well, that's a problem too. If he drops something in the road and didn't get it out, that's kind of on him. If you lose control over the wet roads, it's also your fault because you're driving too fast for the conditions. Yep. Welcome to a late night traffic talk with Moose. Explain any traffic situation and he will tell you that you're wrong or that it's your fault, pretty much. Because virtually every traffic accident is probably your fault. Unless you're rear-ended, then it's not your fault. Why do you gotta find out? Okay. Oh, see, Heather, you're going too fast for the conditions of the road. I understand. Leave Tammy alone. She can't. How are you gonna know what? How are you gonna find out if she can't upload and tell you why she got a strike? Oh, you're gonna start questioning the other people. I got you. Okay, it says we have 4 people in here, but I only see Christina and Heather chatting. Maybe Big D and Chopper still here. That could be. But I think I'm going to end this in a minute or so anyway, because I don't really have anything to talk about. And it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm wearing a hat indoors. Oh, Tammy's fat toe got a strike. Oh. Ooh. Wow, you got 5 tickets, yeah. That's what they'll do to you. I used to speed all the time, especially when I was a teenager. I got quite a few speeding tickets. Well, it's a good thing you weren't hurt. I had a bunch of speeding tickets when I was a teenager, and I got a lawyer because there's so many of them. I was going to lose my license definitely in a short period of time, and I was only 17 at the time, and so I got a lawyer, and we went and fought them in court, and the one ticket, which was the major one, which was 98 and a 55, right? That was the one that was gonna kill me. That ticket by itself was enough for me to lose my license. That cop was pissed. Holy cow, he was pissed. And I'm in a truck. I was in a truck. I was going 98 and 55 on the highway. Luckily, the cop at the trial, he screwed up the cop. When he was referring to his notes, he said that he observed me coming down a hill and that I passed him. He first estimated my speed before the radar gun hit me because he said he had 2 spots on the road that he had measured out already, that I passed them in a certain number of seconds or whatever. And then by the time I got to him and he radared me that I was doing 98. And actually I had been slowing down by that time. I was doing over 100 miles an hour. I was probably doing 110, 120 in the truck. Well, when he stated what he did, and he said how many seconds it was, and I can't remember how many seconds it was. I mean, this was 40 years ago almost. The lawyer said, hold on a second, I want to confer with my client. And he came back over to the table where I was sitting, and he started scribbling on a pad, and he's scribbling, and he says, did he say that it was so many seconds, whatever, 3 seconds that you passed, the markers or whatever? And he did the math quick, and he was like, yeah, he says, that's not possible. So he went back up there, and he asked the thing to be read back from the stenographer, and the stenographer reads it back. And then my lawyer says, well, if he was driving that fast and he passed, you said, the marks that you had measured out on the highway, my client would have been driving over 175 miles an hour. And I submit that his Dodge pickup cannot travel at 175 miles an hour, which it could not travel that fast. And so I got lucky, and the judge was like, well, let me see. He went for a second or whatever, and the cop is scrambling, looking at his notes. And I just got a feeling that these notes that he was looking at were bullshit. So the judge dismissed it. Said that he agreed. No, a truck can't travel that fast, 175 miles an hour. So I got out of that ticket, and I did get convicted of the other tickets, but they weren't as bad, and they weren't enough for me to lose my license. And hey, Tom, how you doing? So I think I had to pay the lawyer that time was like $450. So yeah, I paid the lawyer like $450 to get me out of speeding tickets, and he only got me out of the one, but the one was the bad one that I definitely needed to get out of. Hey, Tara's back. Welcome back, Tara. Yeah, I just told my speeding story and my big court case on it. It was a real Perry Mason moment that I got out of it. And only me and Tom and Heather know who Perry Mason is. Because we're old. Yes, so that was back when Moose was quite the he was quite the outlaw back then. I know she keeps. I'm the only one. What's so difficult about your name? I don't get it. Tara? I mean, what's so hard? Tara Windmill. I don't get it. It's not that difficult. How else will people say it? Tara? Will people say Tara? Because that's awful. Tara. No, it's Tara. I have a sister named Tara. A stepsister. Tara. I have a sister named Tara Lee. That's her name. All one word. All right. See you, Heather. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. So I guess maybe I'm cheating. I know how to say your name better because I'm used to saying it, and that's why. So, why is everybody up so late here? Watching Moose on YouTube in his robe. Sitting here in a robe. Look at this. Robe. Robe chat. This could become a regular thing. Oh my God, it's Pink Prozac. There she is. My trivia nemesis. She totally destroyed me in that trivia tonight in the other chat. But I'm blaming my horrible internet connection. That's what I'm going to do. I would have won if it wasn't for the damn internet. And it was really weird at the end there because I was ahead of, who was it? Was it Beverly? I think. My answer was on top of hers in my chat, but according to everybody else, it was third. So that's how much lag I had. No. Pink is very smart and very fast with the trivia, no doubt about it. And I'm not used to losing at trivia. I'm not. I can answer usually 75 to 80% of the questions on Jeopardy. You know what else is weird now too? Most of the YouTube I watch is on the Xbox, via the app on Xbox. And now they've changed the YouTube where if it's a live YouTube stream, the chat is on the screen. Used to not be able to see the chat at all on the Xbox. But now they've stuck it on the screen and you can't get rid of it either. You can't, there's no setting to get rid of the chat. So now the chat could be on there blocking stuff that you want to see, you know, in the stream. It's crappy, really. It's got me mad, actually. That could be a separate video rant unto itself. This crappy Xbox chat now. So I was playing on the, so I was watching a stream on the iPad. And for some reason, I think that this iPad connected to the Wi-Fi is slower. There's like a delay. There's even more of a delay, actually, than like the hardwire Xbox. Because I'm actually even noticing it here with the phone. I have the phone connected to the Wi-Fi. The iPad connected to the Wi-Fi. And I'll see the chat come up on the phone before it comes up on the iPad. So, it is what it is. These are the famous words on YouTube. I've never heard that phrase as much until I started watching a lot of YouTube videos. Does anybody else notice that? It is what it is. I swear it. There's not a video that goes by that somebody doesn't say that. There's this one guy who's, I'm not going to tell you who he is, but every video, it is what it is. If my mother was still alive, and she heard me saying that. She's probably rolling over in her grave right now, just by me talking about it and mentioning it and using it. She was like a grammar Nazi. God. Grammar, spelling, enunciation. Jesus, she was horrible with that. Forced me to play Scrabble when I'm like 7 years old, trying to play Scrabble. Making me read the classics before I was even a teenager. I mean, I'm trying to read, I'm trying to read Moby Dick when I'm 12. No, I mean, that's Don Quixote when I'm like 11. Three Musketeers when I'm like 11 years old. That's not good reading. I'm trying to watch Scooby-Doo. No. Go in there and read another chapter of Moby Dick. That's in Old English. Mom, what's this word mean? Look it up. You have a dictionary? Look it up. Okay, thanks, Mom. Yeah, I'll do that. Look it up. I'm 11. Look it up. I don't know if the stream died or chat died or what. We got 3 people in here. The last chat I see is Tara's chat. With stuff like that, you have to press live chat to see where you really are. I don't really know how to do that. I have one chat here when I'm watching a live. I don't know what else you could press. So, what happened to Tom? Tom was in here, I thought, and he left. What does everybody think of these glasses? I do not like these glasses. They're just reading glasses. They're not prescription or anything. But I don't think they look that great on me, actually. I think I'm going to get some black rimmed glasses. Might look a little better. All right. I'm on here way too long. I'm on here almost an hour, 58 minutes. All right. I don't think there's any more chat. I hit the thing on this iPad. I don't see it. All right. I'm going to end this here. Thanks, everybody, for coming. This has been your late night live chat with Moose in his robe. Got to prove that the robe is on there. It is Robe. And Little Moose. And as always, thanks for watching.